Hi, welcome to my teaching portfolio. My name is Putri and I'm an experienced educator with over 10 years of teaching experience, specializing in mathematics. Currently, I focus on online teaching. I am fully equipped to provide an effective and engaging learning experience, including laptop, drawing tab, iPad, premium Zoom meeting, high-speed internet connection, and a quiet teaching environment. Beyond teaching, I am deeply passionate about education. This passion led me to build my own education center, including Mathematrix, which specializes in mathematics for international curriculum, and Think Lab, which focus on coding and IT skills for students. Here are some highlights from my teaching portfolio.
So today we are going to learn about finding out the average rate of change. So this is actually a grade 11, come from my student from Germany. So it contains some explanation about the average rate of change, and I'm going to share about solving one of the questions from this book. So we are going to learn from that. So we are given the example. So how to find out the average rate of change? We're using the difference quotient. So the difference quotient that we will learn for today is actually came from the formula FB minus FA out of B minus A, where we can found the A, it refers to the first number here, and also B came from the second number. According to that interval, we need to find out the average rate of change. So we are given the question or the example. Calculate the average rate of change where the fx equals to 3x squared minus x on the interval minus 1, 2. So we can identify that the A itself is minus 1 and B is equals to 2. Using the difference quotient formula, so we plug the number. So the M will be F2 minus F minus 1 out of 2 minus, inside the parenthesis, minus 1. After that, we just calculate the number. Since the fx is 3x squared, so we also plug 3 into this formula. So 3 times by 2 squared, because it refers to the fx. So we are going to just plug the number the same as the formula. After that, minus f minus 1, we also change, become its formula of fx. So 3 times minus 1 squared minus minus 1. Then we have the answer 10 minus 4 out of 3. So the answer is 2 as the average rate of change. Next up, we have Singapore curriculum. This is secondary 1, math AEIS. So to solve all these questions is a bit tricky because we only are given a limited time to solve many questions. And the highlight for solving this question is to check out the pattern. And we also need to have a good knowledge about calculation, about number sense, and of course, pattern. As we can see for number 16, this question actually just to finding out the fraction of the number of guests preferred to drink tea. Okay, if we only checking out the pattern, we can see that this is half, this is 25%, and we also have this straight line and another straight line at 10%. So it means that if this is 15%, it's also 15%. So T itself, we just subtract from 25%
5% because 25% this is the same as the number of lemonade between P plus Q. So 25% minus 15%. So we have 10% as the answer. Next up, we are let's change or convert the percentage into fraction because the equation asks you about fraction. However, we need to make it as simple as possible. So it is not only 10 out of 100, but the final answer will be 1 out of 10. So the final answer is 1 out of 10. Next, we have the topic about bar graph. So this is for primary 3 students. We can find similar questions like this on different curriculum, such as Singapore, IB, Cambridge. So we just do part 2 or number 4. So we have the specific data that represents the favorite planet among primary 3 students. So we have Mercury, Venus, Mars. We still have the missing for Jupiter. And also we have Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. The thing that we have to do is just fill in the blank. So Mercury holds for 8. You just see from the number, it is 8. Next, Jupiter is still missing, but we can see from the table that Jupiter is 11. However, we don't have any 11 here. So we can see from the gap between 0 until 2. So in the middle of 0 and 2 is, of course, 1. It means that every number in the middle is always added to 1. So 11 should be in between 10 and 12. So over here, we just draw a bar graph. So Jupiter stands for 11 volts. Next, we have Neptune. Neptune is in the middle between 6 and 8. So it means that it is 4 to 7.
In addition to mathematics, I also teach science subjects, including physics, biology, and chemistry, as well as English and Olympiad. Because education means so much to me, I also started a community social initiative in my neighborhood, a tuition center designed to make quality learning more accessible, complete with a mini library that is freely available for children and the community. I will describe myself as a disciplined, enthusiastic, professional, and reliable. Most importantly, I genuinely care about helping students grow in confidence and achieve their academic goals. Join me and let's explore the joy of learning together.